Because of you. Yep.
You're not fighting against them demons that's coming after you, man. And you have to believe in the promises that the Most High gave, man. You have to believe that you can handle what the Most High puts on you. You got to have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You can't think the Most High wants you to fall out, man. Yeah, you got to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You got to have faith that you can handle this through His Spirit if you believe upon Him.
Yep, and like you know what, like to add to that, it's kind of like once you come out the storm, like Jonah, you get a notch on your belt. You know, I went through adversity for the Lord, and I came out. You know,
get a badge on your
yeah, you get a badge or a notch, you scratch on you know. You got a point or something like that. I overcame the adversity that the Lord put upon me, like Job, and you know I didn't lose my integrity for the Lord. I didn't curse the Lord. I didn't fall off. I didn't lose faith. You actually up another level. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ups you another level, and you feel more confident in your faith and enduring adversity.
God, and then by reading the scriptures, whenever a man endured temptation and he overcame it, you always seen that man was blessed more in some kind of way. You know, like Joseph. You know, for an example.
Yeah, for years. 7 years? He was locked up. Something like that.
Who else? Our forefather Jacob. You know, Israel.
20.
I tried.
20 years.
Right. He
was under.
I counted it. It don't say it. You gotta subtract it in.
20 years he was under Laban during the servitude. 2021, he was 20. I think he served
I think
7 years.
6 years for the
six for the last.
Yeah. 6. 7 and 7 and 6.
6.
So
okay, so
whenever,
14, 6, 20.
Yep.
Whenever you suffered and you overcome that, man, your latter end is blessed, man. Most High will bless you.
Right.
Precept. This is Job chapter 42, verse 10. And Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, Yahweh gave Job twice as much as he had before.
Wow.
Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before.
All them family members that you lost because you came into the truth and because you kept getting that you was getting that bad news after bad news. You know, nobody wanted to suffer with you. Nobody wanted to go through adversity with you. Nobody wanted to go through temptation with you because you came to this truth. And when you came to this truth, you were afflicted. You went through temptation. You went through adversity. You tried to share it with your family members. You know, this is the reason why we're going through this. But they didn't want to adhere to it. They didn't want to believe it. They wanted to stay in the world, and they left you. You know.
Hey, let me also say this: who were the people that stood by him, though? The people that stood by him was
his friends.
Exactly, his friends.
Is that Proverbs 17, right? Proverbs 17 and 17? Yeah. I think that's it. A brother is born for adversity.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me get another precept.
His family didn't even stick it. This crazy.
This is Job 2 and verse 12. And when they lifted up, because this is right after you get all these curses on them, bam, 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 after another, back to back to back to back. And right after his wife just told him, you know, say, you know, fuck, you know, just say fuck God, you know, just curse God and die. You know, this is right after this.
That's the evil bitch.
Evil. This is Job 2 and 12. And when they lifted up their eyes afar off and knew him not, you know, because he was covered in boils, they couldn't even that was Job. And when they lifted up their eyes afar off and knew him not, they lifted up their voice and wept.
Can I say something real fast?
Come.
Because when you're going through something, I think that's Psalms the 39th chapter. It says when the Most High is basically chastening the man, he makes his beauty to consume away. You know, and you get stressed out, your hair start falling out, it start gray. You know, and then you got different infirmities. You know, you might have a rash or eczema or something. You know, when the Most High is putting that chastisement on you. You know, certain people catch diabetes, they lose weight. You know, your skin get dark. You can be light skinned, but your skin get dark because you got diabetes. Your hair grow out because you ain't trimmed it. You know, your beard all the way out here. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, but you know, your beauty get consumed.
Right, your health is
your health, which is your health.
Yeah, your health.
Yep.
You can see the sickness of a person who's going through some stress. Stress will make a marred man.
Oh man.
You know, it will take you out of your element and the way you used to be. People can see your change in your body, and your physicality and shit. You wasn't as distracted. Now your head is down. You know, and the people can. That's why people ask you, something wrong with you, man? You know, because they can see it in your spirit.
You ain't getting no sleep.
You ain't getting no sleep.
You got bags under your eyes.
Right. It's just the whole thing. You just notice a man that's out of the same. You could tell somebody that's out of his ordinary way.
Yeah, especially if you were rich, because Joe was rich.
Right.
You know, he was rich. He had nice garments, nice clothes. So you see somebody that was rich before, now they're reduced to a low state. They got on rags. And this is what happened to Israel. We were dressed in a nice apparel, a nice garment. We were dressed in robes of purple. You know, we had gold and silver, but now you're reduced to having nothing. You know, you had what's the best jeans that are out? True Religion jeans.
Something like that.
But now you reduced to Jordache jeans with a slit all the way down the side.
You had at one time you had a good job. And you know you done lost it. That's a stress. And then they can see your apparel was changed because now you're not the clean cut cat that you was at one time. Now you like you said your hair grew out, your jeans became Jordache from you know. I mean, but those expensive so called right now. But you done sold your jewelry, you know. But that's some things that the Most High get you to return to Him, to humble the shit out of you.
Well, look, hey, I fucked up with something, and I left my phone on top of the car. That bitch got ran over. He got ran over. I went to this, man. It was a high tech phone. It was an expensive phone. I got this little phone now. It's a little. Hey, it do work though, but the more expensive one was a little bit better.
Right.
But that's the Most High humbling
your ass.
Yeah.
You know, because people. Have you ever seen people make always boast about what they got, and then eventually one day you might see them again, and they look like they got brought low. They're humble. They're humble as hell.
Humble as hell.
You know what I mean? Now they're more. They'll speak to you more.
Yeah.
You know, because what they say. You on the way up, that same people you see on the way up is the same people you see on the way down.
Yeah.
You know how many people got humbled, man? Millionaires that had millions and lost it. You know, NFL players.
Iverson.
I know guys that won national.
Iverson.
I know guys that won national championships in football and college. Went to the league. Now they raking leaves over somebody's house. You know. But I'm saying I've seen this, man. I've seen national championship fullbacks. Y'all know them, and I'm telling you, they have to be reduced down to ask me for a job. You know, went to an NFL but couldn't keep that mouth closed. Thought they was perfect.
Spending money here and there.
You know, kicked them out the league.
Well, Apostle said one story one time. So they said it was a buff dude that was at the school a while back ago. He said it was a buff. I think we watched that video together. Apostle, I think one of the apostle managers, a buff dude at the school. He said something happened and he came back and all his muscles gone. He was real low, and he said he came to school real humble. He just kind of just walked into school real low and contrite. And he said the apostle said his muscles was dimmed down. He was low. And you could tell that his spirit was just low, because the Most High was jacking him up about something.
This is verse 12. And when they lifted up their eyes afar off and knew him not, they lifted up their voice and wept. And they rent everyone his mantle and sprinkled dust upon their heads towards heaven. Verse 13. So they sat down with him upon the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and none spake a word unto him.
He didn't say nothing for those niggas.
Can
Not to him. They spoke to each other, but probably not to him.
Can you imagine you being that much stress and your friends? There's nothing you can do except like, just right that say a word.
Right.
But damn. You know. But damn. You know. His wife didn't even sit down with him for 7 days, man, and 7 nights. His wife didn't even comfort him, man.
Well, right when she seen him after, and like the Apostle Tar did the reenactment how Joe's wife was, she's all covered up and shit. When Joe started catching hell, she took that shit off. It was like, look, man, you cursed the Most High and died and walked off.
Yeah, she wanted, you know what she wanted? She wanted him to die so she can go and marry again.
What was I gonna say? That's the reason why I believe that's either that's 2 Samuel's, where it says that the love that Jonathan and David had for each other surpassed the love of a woman. And that doesn't mean no homosexual stuff, man. That just means that there was 2 brothers that sincerely, you know, loved each other, man.
Hoes over hoes.
You know, in the same way that you're supposed to be in this brotherhood. You know, you're supposed to love your brother as you love your own self, man. You know, that's love right there. As you can see, this man was catching hell, and the only ones that were there for him was his brothers, man. Was his homeboys, and that's how it's gonna be. And it's times that we're in right now. Your woman's gonna depart from you. Your woman's gonna go and take the mark of the beast. Your woman's gonna go and take the RFID chip. You know?
Yeah, and the thing is though, when you compare the conversation that he had with his friends to the conversation he had with his wife, just look at the difference and look at the substance. Look at the substance of the conversation. Hers was to give up and lose faith.
Yeah.
Theirs was to just to comfort them, let her get it out, and then comfort them.
Well, the word feminine means what? Void of faith.
Yeah.
You know, faithless.
Yeah. And that's just like even somebody like us brothers, we're talking amongst each other. Even when you even talking to a brother that you might, as a nigga in the world, 2/3 that you might be just cool with, they give you better advice than that woman that you at home with. Because you know they